All right, we're live. Hello, everyone. Hello and welcome. Welcome to a brand new episode of the Pastrami Nation Podcast. I'm Kevin. Joining me today, co-founder of Pastrami Nation himself, Mr. Jason Smith. How you doing today, sir?
Good. How you guys doing?
Doing pretty good, man. Doing pretty good. And of course, Godfather of Toys, Mr. Christian Nacorda.
Yes.
This is something I don't talk about, but lately I know Jason knows what I'm talking
like
about.
toys?
Though I do like toys, but a very specific line of toys that I've gotten into over the past few weeks. WWE wrestlers.
Yes.
I can't help myself. I feel like a little kid again.
Oh,
very
that
cool.
Kane.
Yeah. I finally got this guy. I had to get this guy on eBay, but he's a sweet figure. So I saw you have.
Series, yeah.
Yeah, he's a little bit older. I got the, and then just to go with him, I got the Shawn Michaels. Shawn Michaels to go with my Bret Hart. That makes more sense.
To relive that 1996 WrestleMania all over again.
Exactly. So
very cool.
Nice.
No, that's awesome. Thank you all for joining us. Thank you all for checking out the show. We really appreciate it. As always, if you can like wherever you're listening or watching, like and subscribe and share with your friends. And who knows who else might like it out there. So please spread the word if you can. On today's show, we're going to be talking about San Diego Comic-Con with it right around the corner. There's a lot of when it comes to the SAG strike, the SAG after strike, and even the WGA strike, there's a lot of kind of information floating out there that, a lot of misinformation, but also a lot of good information. We kind of want to clarify a lot of things for you guys to kind of let you know what's going on with the strike. First of all, what's going on? Why is it happening? What you can do to help, and what you guys can expect when it comes into Comic-Con season, specifically San Diego Comic-Con. Rose City Comic-Con released they did a post today about it, saying that if Rose City isn't until September, but they said if the strike was still going on, they kind of list down a list of kind of things that will be happening with actors and stuff like that when it comes to that show. So we'll run those things down for y'all, and then we'll talk about the show in general. We'll talk about what these. So Jason and Christian are going to be checking it out, and I'm very curious to hear what you guys are excited for. If you guys have seen any exclusives you guys are wanting to check out,
just a few.
Yeah, and just what I'd love to know what you guys are excited for. So then after that, I think we're going to talk about that. Christian, I kind of do want to talk about Joyride a little bit on here. I know we've talked about it before, but I love
really quick. Also, maybe we should have talked about this right before we record. Did you start the bear?
I did not. That's horrible. That's a horrible, dude. I've been so tired. I meant to, but I didn't. We didn't.
Jason, have you seen the bear on Hulu?
No, not yet. I want to.
Oh man, dude, I think everybody would love it. You guys will really.
I need to.
Yeah, I need to check it out. So let's talk about the SAG after strike. This strike started last Tuesday, and it's been going on for at least a week now. SAG president Fran Drescher, she announced it last week at a press conference that the actors were going on strike. It's over 1,600 actors on strike right now. Productions are being shut down. They're not being shut down, just actors are walking off the sets and going to support their fellow actors.
You can't have a movie without the actor.
You can't have a movie without the actor. So basically what it all boils down to is residuals and AI. Those are the two main factors driving this strike right now. Basically, what is happening, they're not getting proper compensation for streaming, things like that. We're entering a new world of entertainment. We're entering a new era of entertainment. We have things like streaming, and we have things like AI that actors are going to have to combat. The thing concerning AI, they wanted to bring extras in for one day of work, pay them for one day, scan their face, and be able to use them without their consent for the rest of film history.
That's crap.
Yeah, without paying them or anything. So that's the big concern with AI. I don't want to sound like the crazy person that's here ranting about the robots taking over the machines, but I mean we've been pretty adamant on that stance for a while, especially when it comes to AI and art and any kind of art. And this is the start of it. Like, it's happening right now, and this is why the strike is happening. And also residuals, people are not getting paid fairly for what they worked on, and they're not getting compensated what they should be. So that's why most of the actors are on strike. It's this weird thing. People are like, hey, why should I feel sorry for people like Tom Hanks, Meryl Streep, Tom Cruise? It has nothing to do with them. They're fine. They're going to be great. They're out there. There's over 96. I was reading a statistic today. 96% of people in SAG can't afford health insurance. You have to make at least $26,000 a year to make health insurance.
And that's the vast majority of working actors in the industry that are not making $26,000 a year, which is
so
puts them in the boat just like everybody else. So.
Yeah, and everybody thinks, they're on TV, they're rich, and it's not the case.
Exactly.
No. And there was that case from, I can't remember the woman's name, but she was one of the actresses on Orange is the New Black. And she talked about, the crazy residuals, like the minimal residuals that she was getting. She opened a check for $27, she talked about how so many of these people that are internationally known, that are on huge shows, that have to still work second jobs. You know what I mean? That's a crazy thought, to be like world famous and to still not be able to make ends meet. There's something broken, obviously.
Yes.
Something broken. The system is broken, and that's why they're on strike. So there are a couple things that you guys can do, that people out there, just regular people like us, that we can do. Obviously, we're not in any sort of guild, right? So there's a couple different things that I kind of want to talk about real quick before we get into Comic-Con. Number one, you can spread the word the best you can. Use hashtags, hashtag SAG strong, hashtag SAG. I can't remember the other one, but y'all can look it up. But hashtag. Make sure to spread the word. One thing you can also do, if you live in LA or New York, you can actually go picket with them and show your support. You can help them out. You can take, one thing I have to make very clear. Please don't go out there just to meet your favorite actor or celebrity. Don't try to get a selfie.
Don't be that guy.
Please don't do that. Like, seriously, legitimately, no, that's not the way to do it. Christian had brought this up before, and me and him were talking. Go to Costco, grab some water, grab some snacks. Go hand that out on the picket line, man. Like, show that you actually care about what they're doing and that you're supporting them. And then make sure, just spread the word as far as you can. Also, one thing you can do to support them, I think the biggest thing you can do right now to support them, go watch movies, go to the theater, go watch streaming shows, go watch it all. Reason being is because we don't want to sit here and show the studios that none of these movies are making money or anything. So why should they have to pay these actors? We want these movies to make as much money as possible so they can actually start bearing for their pocketbooks. Because if they don't have actors, you don't have these movies that are making millions of dollars for them. This weekend is going to be a big weekend at the box office. Oppenheimer and Barbie both opening, and they're both kind of become this cultural phenomenon right now, just because they're opening on the same day.
Barbenheimer,
and that's exactly it, right? And these movies need to do huge money in order to show the studios that we need these actors, that they need these actors, that people are going to the movie to see these actors. People aren't going to the movies to see the new Warner Brothers movie. They're going to the movies because it's Margot Robbie, Ryan Gosling in Barbie, right? Greta Gerwig directing. Like, same with Universal and Oppenheimer. I'm not going to see it because it's a Universal movie. I might go see it because it's a Christopher Nolan movie, right? But I'm also seeing it because Cillian Murphy's awesome, Matt Damon, Florence Pugh. It's got this amazing cast.
Keep going, yeah.
And it was written by a writer. Both of these things were written by a writer. It wasn't written by a computer.
Figure.
No, but that's the thing, right?
Yeah.
And they weren't written by AI. They weren't written by some machine. These are all people who worked really hard to make these things. That we need to show Hollywood that we need these things, that they need these actors, they need these writers, or else they have nothing. They have absolutely nothing. And they'll see it the more we support these things. SAG-AFTRA have not, as of right now, called for a boycott of any movies, any streaming services, anything like that. They have not called for a boycott. The second they do, I hope you guys all follow suit and at least try to support them in that way. I know I will. I have my, we're already ready to cancel our streaming subscriptions if we need to. I'm ready to stop going to the theaters for a while if I have to support what they're doing. Very, very important. So that's the best way you can support them, right? I think right now is to go to the movies and go support their work. Go
enjoy the movies. That means you, Arturo and Jason Bean.
Yeah, what's up, Arturo, Jason?
Yeah. If I can just say something to SAG and the WGA, if at some point you guys are going to call for a boycott, can you guys wait till after Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles comes out?
Yes.
I really, really want to see that. I for sure, I got you.
I got my tickets.
Yeah.
I
got my ticket too.
Yeah, no, 100%. I agree with you, and I hope they do wait till afterwards. But I mean, the hope is that the strike doesn't last that long, right? Like, hopefully, we wake up tomorrow morning and the studios realize what they have and they come to a resolve. I mean, honestly, that's not going to happen, but we can all hope. These CEOs, these people like Bob Iger, people that are out there saying that their demands are too much. It's too unrealistic, basically, talking about the writers and the actors. It's not.
You want a living wage? What am I supposed to do with that?
Like,
I've heard of.
It's insane. It's ridiculous. Listen, like, people may think this isn't really a big deal, but like, it's like these people bring you entertainment. Like, every single person I know, after a long day of work, after this or whatever it may be, they're going to go home. They're going to watch their favorite show. They're going to watch their favorite movie. They have those favorite shows, those favorite movies, even a favorite music, favorite album, whatever it may be. It's all a piece of art. Like, everyone loves art to an extent. And whether it's movies, TV, whatever it is, everyone has that. And these people have worked so hard to bring us the things that we love that they deserve to be compensated for their work. It's simple. Yes. Like, I know I keep saying that, but it's a simple. Yeah. I'm not, I go to work, I kill bugs for a living, like, not going to lie, but I'm not going to kill bugs for a living and then make a $10 paycheck after 2 weeks. Right. Like, that's BS.
If you want to do that, we'd go work at Home Depot.
Right, exactly. Well, it's like we provide a service and we expect to get compensated for it. That's how we make a living. Same thing with with actors and writers. They're doing the same thing. They're doing the exact same thing we're doing on a cooler level. Not gonna lie, like, they're writing, they're living their dreams, and we need to support them living their dreams. And so do the studios. Stop being selfish and greedy.
Yes.
That's all I'm saying.
I know that there is also, like, on our end of what we're doing. Would you call what we're doing like pop culture punditry? I don't really know exactly. We're content creators that are reliant on the entertainment industry.
We are.
So I know that there has been confusion on our end, right? Of like, because there are some content creators on TikTok, on YouTube, that are also kind of joining in on the strike and are also ceasing to create content. I don't think there's no call for us to be doing this stuff, but obviously we do things in solidarity with stuff. So, but yeah, for the record, we are not. First of all, none of us get paid for this. Don't be confused. And we're also not being hired by any studios. Like, we're not crossing a picket line by what we're doing. No, if anything, we're helping spread the word, and we are all in full support of the big corporate studio. I'm just kidding. Of obviously the writers and the actors.
Absolutely,
they deserve it. Yeah.
Without them, we'd have nothing 100%. To talk about, right?
We wouldn't even be here.
True, 100%. And that's actually a really good point, Christian. I'm actually glad you brought that up, because there is a guideline from SAG specifically talking about how us as content creators are supposed to handle the situation. Like you said, we still write reviews. We can still talk about movies. We can still talk about the new stuff coming out, because we're not getting paid to do it, right? Anyone getting paid, the TikToker is getting paid to be on the red carpet and spread the movie to their followers. That's what you're not supposed to be doing right now. If they're doing that, then they've even released a statement saying that if you do any of this, if you cross any lines, you will never get into SAG or WG or any Hollywood guild, or not guild, union. Sorry. And that's a very good point. We're not doing anything wrong here. Spreading the word, man, like letting people know what's up. Hopefully people are listening and paying attention, and we can motivate some people to go out there and watch movies or go help the best way they can. So, And that's awesome. So let's talk about Comic-Con a little bit, since San Diego Comic-Con is right around the corner. So many people got their tickets super early, right? Like right when they went on sale, in hopes of, some big announcements coming up and some things. There's going to be some cool stuff. But obviously it seems like it's going back to basics this year, right? Like, I mean, it's going to be very comic book, it's going to be very creator focused, comic creator focused, which is really cool. When it comes to actors, and your favorite celebrities. So what people need to know is that they will and can still show up. SAG is not saying they cannot show up to these things. The only thing they cannot do while they're there is they cannot talk about any projects, they call it struck projects. Anything struck means anything they got paid for by a studio to do. They cannot talk about upcoming movies. They cannot talk about things they've done in the past. They cannot talk about any of that. Anything you get they're going to have their autograph table set up. They will not have stills from movies or anything like they normally do. It'll be basic headshots they can sign. They can still sign stuff, like they can still sign pops from a movie or TV show they were in. They just can't talk about that project. They can sign action figures. They can sign anything, but they can't sell it to you themselves, and they cannot talk about it. They can still do panels. Panels will still exist, but they cannot talk about any past projects, future projects, projects or anything. What they can do is talk about their process and how they got started in the industry, and basic. They can answer more personal things like that. That's fine. But do not, please, if you guys are going to any Comic-Con, so this goes for San Diego Comic-Con, Rose City Comic-Con's coming up in September. Hopefully the strike's still not going on them, but if it is, any Comic-Con, please don't press any actors or any celebrities on their projects. Don't be that guy.
Yeah.
Like let them, they'll politely, I'm hoping they'll politely decline your question or your comment or concern or whatever, and they'll keep moving along. They can still do photo ops. Photo ops are still good. They can still do all of that stuff. They just can't talk about any other projects. So now the same does not go for directors and such, right? So directors are kind of in their own guild, producers, things like that, kind of doing their own things.
DGA. In fact, Chris Nolan was just on Good Morning America.
Yes.
Promoting Oppenheimer this morning, or was yesterday morning?
Yesterday morning.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's so let's move on to San Diego Comic-Con real quick, because there's a lot of changes. There's not going to be any really big. There's going to be some cool Hall H stuff, but nothing crazy. I guess Legendary was secretly planning to screen Dune Part 2 at Comic-Con this year.
I heard that.
Scrap that. So that is no longer happening. It's been canceled.
I would have camped out for that.
Fun parts too, the advanced screenings at Comic-Con.
Yeah. So, but what you guys might get. Do you guys want me to spoil this stuff for you? You guys want to be surprised?
Please. I don't know. Jason.
Fire away.
Yeah.
So this is from the Hollywood Reporter. So just wanted to bring up a few points here. So this year marks the first time since 2011 that at least one of the two biggest comic to film franchises, Marvel and DC, won't be holding court in Hall H. That was just an interesting fact. So while Hall H stops from Marvel, DC have generated the biggest headlines. Only a small portion of the estimated 150,000 attendees each year ever step foot in that space. Have you guys ever been in Hall H?
Mm-hmm. I've been to one.
One? Okay.
First, Psych.
So here's some stuff that is confirmed to be happening with some speculation attached to it for certain things. Some major presentations will continue on without actors, including Paramount Animation's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, July 20th, 11:30 a.m., which may feature a presentation from director Jeff Rowe. And then after the Oscar-winning success of RRR, the big budget Project K, July 20th, 1 p.m., hopes to build on that momentum and becoming the first Indian project to hit Hall H. It's pretty cool. I'd actually want to go check that out. Collider will also host a Hall H Directors on Directing panel July 21st at 11 a.m. with such helmers as Fast X's Louis Leterrier. He's stepping in for SAG-AFTRA member in Deadpool 3, Helmer David Leitch, Haunted Mansion's Justin Seaman, and Rogue One, A Star Wars Story's Gareth Edwards, who is expected to show footage from the creator. On the TV side, panels still on the docket include 2.5-hour look at AMC's Walking Dead franchise, which I honestly thought that was canceled a long time ago. But I don't know what's going on. And the Star Trek presentation on July 22nd for that universe's 3 Paramount Plus series. FX will be promoting the 5th season of What We Do in the Shadows. Have you guys watched that? The show?
I have
Love. That's one of the best shows.
Dude, I watched the first season. I love it. I love the movie. I need to catch up on it.
It's so good.
I absolutely love it.
Laszlo forever. He's my favorite character.
Oh yeah, he's great. Peacock, I like Guillermo.
Guillermo. Yeah, you're so cool.
Peacock will show off its new Anthony Mackie action comedy series,
Twisted Metal.
Yes.
July 20th at 3:15. And despite canceling their Wheel of Time panel, Prime Video will be promoting the Steven Yeun starring series Invincible with the panel and season 2 screening July 21st.
I love that they dropped Wheel of Time for Invincible because Wheel of Time, sorry if you're a fan. That's
what I heard.
Invincible was excellent.
And Peacock also plans to present its John Wick spin-off series, The Continental, which should be pretty cool, July 21st at 3 p.m. And then there's they're talking about Solar Opposites, which is a show on Hulu that they're going to be talking about, even though creator Justin Roiland got into some trouble earlier, I think it was late last year, and so he will not be there. He's a horrible person, so that's okay. But yeah, so that's some of the as far as the entertainment stuff goes, that's what everyone has to look forward to. There's not going to be any big celebrity, actor panels, celebrity panels, or anything like that. I'm not sure if you guys go for the panels. Let's see, Arturo, no, but he saw Long Lines in 2015 for Hall H, and Jason Bean. I sure hope Twisted Metal is good, dude. I don't have high hopes for it, but I hope that my expectations are wrong and that it's awesome.
The clips
Samoa Joe's the clown in there.
So. Yeah, the clips are really fun, and he's voiced by oh my god, I can't.
Will Arnett.
Will Arnett.
Yeah.
And Mackey's a lot of fun. The little clips that they've released are really funny.
Yeah.
So I think it's good. Tongue in cheek. It should be funny.
Absolutely. I hope it is. So let's talk about the show a little bit this year. You guys are going. Are you guys feeling a little bit disappointed? Are you guys excited to go this year? Are you? What's the kind of vibe for it this year?
I'm still excited because my foremost has always been the action figures over there, and comic artists, getting a sketch from a comic artist. But I'm a big action figure guy, and there's some pretty cool action figures that they showed. Damn it, I need that Muhammad Ali bad.
I just saw that video today of them.
Yeah, it's like a 2-pack. You get the referee one and the boxer one.
Yeah,
referee from when he refereed Hulk Hogan's match back in the 80s. And the Steven Spielberg figure is another absolute must. And Mattel already they're doing you had to sign up for random booth times, and it was a lottery, and so far my brother and I didn't get picked for either of it, right? We didn't get nothing from that. I only got selected for the UCC booth because I just signed up for a bunch of random shit.
Damn, I didn't know you had to do any of that. That sucks.
Well, Nolan signed you up for Mattel, but didn't get no responses. It's all lottery because he's like, "Don't worry, we got 3 tries at this." But from what I hear, towards the end of the day, 4 or 5, whatever, after all those time slots are done, then whatever's left at the booth that day, they'll just sell to whoever walks up, which hopefully there's still some Muhammad Ali's and Spielberg's left because those seem to be the main 2 for that.
Spielberg is incredible.
Yes. I do have a slight dilemma, and this is a very first world problem. It's also Barbenheimer weekend, so I have tickets to back here, so I gotta bone out real quick and then head back here to watch those movies.
I know. We're probably gonna leave Sunday. We're gonna leave Saturday night, I think.
Yeah.
I want that.
Yeah, that's awesome. The ATST is really cool.
The Spielberg, oh my god.
Yeah, and because of the Dilophosaurus.
Yes, the added bonus. That thing goes. I have the regular one, which it goes for like $100 on eBay right now. Woo. Apparently, once they stop selling them, they stop selling them.
The Hammond select or the Hammond
collection, yes.
Stuff? Wow.
A couple of my other ones go for a lot too, but I don't want to sell them.
Yeah, I got the T-Rex. I got some Raptors.
This little sucker right here. I saw one end at 120. This was the little like $10 Gallimimus,
I had no idea that those.
Me neither, and like I just bought them because I thought they were cool.
Yeah, Muhammad Ali. The box art alone is just super cool.
Oh, by the way, you guys can all find all this information on PastramiNation.com. Go check it out. We got all the cool like exclusive stuff coming to San Diego Comic-Con this year.
So the big ones I want, which now I'm not sure I'm going to even get, is my favorite movie of all time, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3.
Yes.
I want that 4-pack. I also want the Ernie Reyes Jr. I want the Kino figure too.
NECA. Those I think those are going to be hard as hell. I'm going to try, but
is this a Monster High?
Yeah,
my daughter would love this.
So Monster High figures are incredibly collectible.
They are 100%
get physically violent over.
I've seen people fight at Toys R Us for those.
Yeah, when Ellie was younger, she was really big in Monster High, so we bought her like everything. And of course, like now they're just all like sitting in a bucket, like torn apart and like destroyed. But I'm like, even she realizes now, she's like, I shouldn't have like not. But I'm like, you were a baby.
You're a kid.
Like, whatever.
She did exactly what she was supposed to do.
She does. The kid does exactly.
Yeah. You're a kid. You play with it.
Exactly.
Yeah, the girl at my post office was telling me, you're going to Comic-Con, right? Because a friend of mine, this guy Noble, he told her, yeah, Jason's going. So she's like, I'll give you money. I need that Monster High. I was like, well, if I'm able to even get in Mattel, I'll just pick it up for you and you pay me when I get back,
Did you see the girl at your post office?
Yeah, because I'm there all the time mailing stuff.
So random. I don't know why. I don't mean any offense.
Oh, no, yeah. I have a storage unit over there because they
that's cool.
postal and storage. I need those Toka, Razor, and Super Shredder as well.
Oh, yeah. So these are all the loyal subject stuff. They're doing the IDW line too, which is cool to see. Very, very cool. Loyal subjects.
Look at that Super Shredder.
Yeah, that Super Shredder is cool too. It's really interesting. I'm really confused about the licensing. I guess there's like different licenses for different scales. So like because this is like a 5-inch scale, like they can also do.
And that's the video game Turtles in Time Toka, Razor, and Super Shredder.
Oh, that's really cool.
They found loopholes,
Yeah.
The good thing about the loyal subjects, like I believe Thursday Toka and Razor go on sale, and then I think Super Shredder isn't until Saturday. So, and we've had good luck with them every time. Like we were just able to go, and it was there,
Yeah. Do you have like your prize Comic-Con exclusive that you've gotten over the years? Like if you had something that was like, oh, I'm so happy I was there this year.
Oh, like out of all the years I've went?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a toughie. Oh man. Like Hellboy is up there, 2004 Mezco Hellboy. Like there was 2 Hellboys that year too.
So I have one, I still have it in the box too. It's the Mezco comic version with the coat, and it has the little, what's his name, Von Klemp, and the swastika on his forehead.
Oh, Cronin.
No, not Cronin. The little like head in a jar.
Yes.
Yeah. Von Klemp. I can't remember exactly. It's over there, but I have to like pull some stuff out. But that's my little, that and the Ape Sapien from that. Those are my 2.
The Ape Sapien was badass.
Yeah.
That and also the first Comic-Con I ever went to. Me and Nolan, 2003, we had never been to that before. We always read about it, whatever, in Wizard and whatnot. Finally got to go. Nolan's boss sent us there, and we were just like blown away by the whole thing. And Mattel booth, it was the Skeletor, but it was Kaldor before he got turned into Skeletor. It was when those 2000X He-Man figures, and he came with like the 3 different heads. It was like a halfway Maltine, a Kaldor head, and a Skeletor. And that was one of the coolest things that, and I still remember like, and the packaging too, the Comic-Con packaging, like Mattel has always like wowed, like Super 7 is going that route too.
Yeah, I saw Super 7's doing a bunch of Power Ranger stuff, and they're doing in the classic like triangular boxes from the 90s.
Yes.
Good job, Super 7.
Nolan still has one of those in his room that he doesn't know about in case he's not listening to the podcast. When he was a kid, we got him and his twin. One got the Green Ranger, one got the Red Ranger. I forget whose was what, but the Red Ranger's in Nolan's old room. So
Nolan has a twin. My mind is blown right now.
He looks nothing like him, but
okay.
They were born at the exact same time.
Less interested now. I wanted to see a doppelganger.
I've seen Nolan's doppelganger. Trust me, it's scary. He's came into Quiznos when I worked there a lot, like way back when.
Oh, crazy. Oh, can we talk about Quiznos for 1 second? That's going to super sidetrack me. I love Quiznos.
Yes.
Man, dude, chicken carbonara. That,
oh my God, bacon Alfredo.
If I could just have that one more time.
Well, I got bad news for you. The only one we had in California is now gone. That Costa Mesa one.
Yeah, I know. I always thought about it. I'm like, man, if I'm ever there, I'm going to get myself that.
But there's 3 in Vegas, so
there you go. That's not too far.
Yeah. Earl of Sandwich is one of my
favorites.
Which one?
Earl of Sandwich. So that just ate there. I just ate there like a couple days ago because they opened that one at Downtown Disney.
Oh my God!
Yeah, they reopened it, right?
Yeah. So it's where the La Brea Bakery was, and now it's Earl of Sandwich.
Yeah, closer to the park.
Yeah.
That ciabatta bread.
Mm-hmm. For the record, y'all, if y'all are listening or watching, Haunted Mansion is closing soon for the refurbishment for Halloween. For the Nightmare Before Christmas, it's closing. What is it? August 14th, which is like 2 weeks after the movie comes out. I don't get it. I will never understand it. But hey, whatever. My wife brought up a point. She's like, "Hey, it's only the Disneyland one closing. There's still one in Florida. Everywhere else, I'm not going to Florida. I'm going to Disneyland."
Look at Jason Bean's post. If you see JC at the Loyal Subjects booth, tell him hello for me. Better that tell him friendship is magic. Yes, there's a story. Jason Bean is a big supporter of Loyal Subjects, and he actually helped Nolan and I get, like, I think it was the Red Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, which I still got somewhere.
That's cool.
Really awesome guy. I mean, horrible fantasy football player, but we won't talk about that.
Oh, very cool.
Going back to Disneyland, I will say, if you are planning on trying to get to Haunted Mansion before they close in the next couple of weeks, do not be deterred by the wait times. This is something that we've realized. Disneyland has been inflating their wait times. I don't really understand.
They have been. I've been hearing about that a lot.
The point of it, the last time we went on Indiana Jones and said the wait time was an hour. They said 60 minutes. We were out of there under 30. So, and that's just been consistently the thing. Every time it says like 90 minutes, we're out of there in 45.
It's like the crowds have been, the one thing that's been crazy about the parks over the past like year and a half, almost 2 years, is that since COVID like ended, like they haven't had a slow season. Like neither one of the parks, like even at Disney World, they were talking about it. Like normally you have the seasonal things, right? Where it'd be like one season on, you'd have a relaxing, vibing, day, season. And then summertime, springtime, all that stuff hits, then it gets busier. But no, man, it's been like insane.
It's just year round. There used to be like my birthday's in November, like mid-November, and I remember we would go out for my birthday, and it was just nice, dude. You could just walk onto rides. Oh, yeah. It was always like my favorite time of year to go. That ain't even a thing anymore. So
that's crazy, man. It's kind of sad, to be honest. Even when we went to, it was early last year, 2021. Was it 20? Yeah, no, 2022. Sorry. What year are we? 2023, 2022. Last year, we went at the beginning in January to Walt Disney World. It was packed. Like it was insane. It was like you're going during the summer. Like it was crazy. So yeah, go check it out. Go to Disneyland. Disneyland's always fun. It's gonna be busy though. Everything's closing down. Everything's getting refurbished. Or don't go. I don't know. I don't care anymore.
Hey, the Dumbos will still be open.
What's that?
The Dumbos will still
be open. We're going to be down there later, at the end of next month. Yeah, and like it seems like everything's going to be closing or opening like right after we leave. It's going to be it's a whole thing that I'm very frustrated about. But that's a whole other podcast for a whole other time.
Disney frustrations.
Yeah. Anyways,
back to Comic-Con.
Let's talk about Disney leadership, okay? No, that's a whole other thing. So So yeah, that's our Comic-Con. Did you guys have anything else to say about Comic-Con this year? You guys excited to see how it goes?
I did hear one thing that this year they're going to do the exhibit hall floor will be uncarpeted. It's always been carpeted. It's going to be uncarpeted. My only thing is they're probably thinking, crap, this is going to be a pain in the ass if anybody else pulls out. Then we got to lift the carpet, put it back. Screw it, just no carpet,
Oh, man.
That's the way to do it.
Please, if you're at Comic-Con, do not spill your drink, man. This is going to be a slip and slide like crazy.
Yeah. It's going to be nuts.
Man. Wear non-skid shoes.
Yeah.
It's going to be crazy. It's going to be fun. You guys are going to have a blast. We'd love to hear about it next week on our next episode. We're all going to be talking about Comic-Con, all the fun you guys had, all the movies you all saw. Speaking of movies, Christian and I, over the past couple of weeks, have had the chance to see one very, very, very funny movie that I just want to spread the word on because it's hilarious. One of the funniest movies I've seen in a long time, like legitimately funny, heartfelt, like everything that you can ask for in a movie, pretty much, especially if you like raunchy comedies. Like it kind of harkens back to a lot of those, Hangover and Superbad and like all these kind of movies. Joyride. I absolutely loved it. Stephanie Hsu forever. She's the best. Like she's one of the greats. Gosh, this movie's just hilarious. I don't want to spoil a whole lot of it for y'all, but go watch it. Christian, I know you saw it. You loved it. What do you got to say about it?
That was kind of a golden time in movies that like the 2000s with the Apatow stuff and like and like all of you could probably go back obviously even further if you want to really go back to Porky's and stuff, but I'm saying like I love You Man and Forgetting Sarah Marshall, Superbad, obviously I love all those movies, so it's kind of cool because I didn't even realize that we haven't had those kind of movies in a while, but like this year we've gotten Joyride, and just a couple weeks ago the Jennifer Lawrence movie,
I forget the name every time.
It's called that movie. But it's really good. They're both excellent movies. They're both really, really funny, and you get this kind of warm, nostalgic feeling in your heart if you're like me and you miss McLovin. It was really, 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 really funny. American Pie, that's a classic, of course, the whole series of it.
Warm apple pie.
Also, I think people forget Jennifer Coolidge, is that her name? Like, I could really go for a hot dog. I think people forget she's like the OG MILF, right? Like that's she coined was coined about her, right? Like so. Anyway, Joyride, absolutely hilarious. Like I did not anticipate. I wasn't ready for how funny that was going to be. I think I probably would have worn a diaper had I known or something. I don't know. It was. So be prepared. It's very funny.
I need to see that.
Like I said in my review, like 1 second you're literally like crying. Like I had like tears running down my face because I was laughing so hard, and that like there's so many things in it, and like the train scene you all have seen in the trailer, right? Where they got the drugs and they're trying. Oh my god! Like I was just like I was dying, and then like it hits you. Like there's a point in the movie that just hits your heartstrings and just like. Bam, like it just and it's effective and it works and it's beautifully done, and I absolutely adored it. The whole cast is just perfect. Like everybody is perfect. I honestly have nothing bad to say about it. Like there's no pacing, it's only like an hour and a half. Like it's clean. It's clean, just like flies, and you laugh, you cry, you just it's a good time for real.
I can't recommend that movie anymore. That's probably in the top 3 of the year that I would like recommend to other people to go watch, like across the board. It's not like you shouldn't see it, but you should, like everybody should go see Joyride. I think you'll enjoy it.
I think I'll go do that tomorrow.
Yeah,
you should. And it is produced by Seth Rogen and Evan Goldberg, who are also producing the new Ninja Turtle movie coming out, which is going to be interesting how they have those two completely different types of movies. But I think they do good work when it comes to producing and stuff. I'm not a huge fan of Rogen's stuff when he's in it, to be honest, especially as of lately. But for the most part, I love when they produce stuff.
Did you guys ever see the roast? Oh, sorry.
I say I like his older stuff.
His older stuff's good.
Yeah,
you see that movie?
It's good. It's fine. It's good.
Oh, Paul. Good. I don't remember Paul. Did you guys ever see the roast of James Franco? I think it was oh my god, what's his name from Big Mouth? Nick
Kroll.
Nick Kroll. He was like, I know Seth Rogen and your mysterious partner Evan Goldberg. He was like, who the hell is this Evan Goldberg that you're the face of the operation?
Right.
Like, it was so funny.
Like, oh man. If you guys saw Joyride, please let us know what you thought. Obviously this weekend we have we've already said it, but Oppenheimer and Barbie. I'm doing the double feature on Saturday, doing Oppenheimer in the morning, then hitting up Barbie almost right afterwards. It's gonna be a fun day at the movies. Hope you all do the same. I just thought it'd be really fun. It's just been such a long time since I've actually spent that much time in a theater. And I'm like, you know what? Why not?
You ever done a triple feature?
Oh, dude, when I used to work there, I used to honestly on my days off, I would just go and like watch movies all day.
See, my cousin took us to one, and we didn't know he snuck us into the next two.
Oh yeah,
was it T2, City Slickers, and Prince of Thieves?
Dude, what an awesome triple feature! Dude, that is awesome.
I guess I will see Barbie to support actresses. Legit, dude. Like, go watch. Listen, and who knows? You might actually love Barbie, and it's okay to admit if you like Barbie. If you like Barbie, I'm not even gonna lie. I'm super excited for Barbie. Like, that movie looks great.
Have you guys been seeing the reactions and reviews of Barbie?
I have.
It's really interesting. I think I'm even more intrigued now that I'm hearing a little bit more about it than what I thought it was going to be. Apparently, it's not like the nicest. If anything, it kind of elbows and like kind of makes fun of Barbie. Like, it's not like this big Barbie celebration. So I think that's really cool. I think that's cool of Mattel to be like, okay, I guess.
Did you guys see the image of John Cena as Mermaid Kid?
Yeah. Fantastic. It's amazing. Yes, it's beautiful. Yes. It's awesome. I love it. And of course, Oppenheimer. I think honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I'm more excited to see Barbie than Oppenheimer. Because Oppenheimer, I love Christopher Nolan, and I'm super excited for Oppenheimer. And of course, that's why I'm watching it like on that Saturday. It looks like it's gonna be very dense, right? It's just gonna be like. Yeah, it's gonna. I have a feeling I'm gonna have to watch it again. Like, I think that's what's gonna lose me with this Christopher Nolan, right? Because Christopher Nolan movies, for the most part, except for the Batman movies, have all pretty much required second or third viewings, right? Yeah, like you have to go back, kind of understand it. Inception did that. Tenet was like that. All these movies, he has these mind-blowing kind of twists, all these weird things, science-y stuff. I feel like the stuff in Oppenheimer is just going to be all the science talk. All the science talk that I'm not going to understand. I'm going to have to go home, study it, come back, and watch it again. I go, oh yeah, I know what he's talking about now.
Yeah,
I can be that guy. All right, let's do this.
I am very excited for Oppenheimer. I've been binging like a bunch of World War II documentaries. I'm a big World War II nerd. So,
same. I am too. I've been listening to a lot of podcasts actually lately about the Manhattan Project, and like, it's a fascinating story. Like the whole story is just devastating and heart-wrenching, but it's like, do I want to sit through a 3-hour just like super dense like Christopher Nolan movie about it? That's my thing.
Probably good that you're seeing that one first and then Barbie.
Yes. But no, that's good. I'm glad you're excited about it. So you said you are going to see it this weekend?
So here's what we're doing. I'm watching Oppenheimer on Friday and then Barbie on Saturday. So I don't have the luxury of a Barbie palate cleanser right after. So I'm just gonna have to go home with the literal weight of the world on my shoulders.
Yes.
And then clear that the next day.
And there is super rated R for full frontal nudity on some people.
Oppenheimer? That makes more sense for Barbie. Why? Let's make Cassie, a bomb.
I told Cassie about it, and she was like, what? Him? Really? She's like, I want to go.
I know. I'm curious who's the new.
Well, it's him and Florence Pugh, so it's like, who knows? We'll see.
Pew, pew.
But yeah, right. But yeah, go check out Oppenheimer. Go check out Barbie. Go check out something this weekend. Go check out Joyride. Go check out Indiana Jones.
Mission Impossible.
Mission, dude, that's one that's on my list too.
That's on my list too. I might go sometime this week before Comic-Con.
I need to go watch that. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff out. Go check it out. The next weekend is Haunted Mansion, if I'm not mistaken.
Which also is getting decent reviews. So,
yeah. I'm actually pretty. That's that's the movie. Honestly, I'm not even gonna lie. That's the one I'm really excited for. To be honest, like if I'm like gonna go see one movie, I'm gonna go see that. But yeah, I mean, it's going to be a fun movie couple weeks. So go to the theaters, go check out something.
Let's do that really quick. So your big one for the rest of the summer, would you say is Haunted Mansion?
No, not for the rest of the summer, just for the rest of the month. So July.
Okay. So what's coming in August? That's
a tough one. That's a tough one.
Because I know what mine is for the summer.
Yeah.
Like, if I only saw one more.
So I think mine's certainly going to be Ninja Turtles. That's right. Like, yes. I mean, I think that's going to be all of ours here.
Oh yeah.
That one is certainly, if I could only see one movie for the rest of the summer, I don't know though. You see Haunted Mansion, but it's not going to be.
I mean, I want to see that too.
Yeah.
I think Ninja Turtle still edges it out for me.
I got tickets to an early screening. So I'm going to be seeing that on Monday.
Seeing what?
Turtles.
Oh, cool.
Because I think it has like a mid-week release. I think it's like releases on a Wednesday or Thursday or something. But
yeah,
I don't know. I just was on Fandango and they were like, "Oh, do you want to see it on a Monday?" And I'm like, "Hell yes, yes."
So Mutant Mayhem. Yeah, I think that's up there. Because other than that, there's really, I mean, what else is releasing? So after this weekend, Gran Turismo looks pretty good. Like I think that actually looks like a pretty cool idea for an adaptation of a video game. I think that's really cool.
I would have never guessed that would have been the next project for Blumkamp, but
yeah, me neither.
Yeah.
Me neither.
Yeah.
What was that? The Dracula one, the last
Voyage of the Demeter.
Yeah, that's gonna be good. I'm excited for that.
From
the same guy who did Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark too, which I love that movie.
Oh, that's cool.
Perfect, like kind of gateway horror movie. I thought that was fantastic. So, yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Other than Ninja Turtles and that, like, there's not a lot like left after this.
They usually start to fizzle out like in August, right?
And then we get into the Oscar movies.
Yeah, exactly.
And then Dune, basically.
Dune, yeah, pretty much. Yeah. So yeah, let us know what you all are excited about. Let us know what you guys want to watch. And I think
it's Aquaman for me. That's what I'm really. Those trailers. Oh wait, we never got a trailer.
I'm not going to get started. Don't get me started, Christian. I will get started on my Black Adam rant, and I don't think we all want to hear that right now.
Oh man, so, I need to contribute to the DC fund.
Yeah, we do. We do. Oh, Blue Beetle's coming out too, right? Isn't Blue Beetle coming out?
Yeah,
this weekend or I don't think they're not coming out this weekend. Like it's no way.
Is it that soon? I don't know.
I think it's coming out really soon. Yeah.
I love Blue Beetle as a character. I think he's really cool. That movie does not look great.
I agree.
Apparently DC thinks it's really good, but they thought the same thing about the Flash, and they thought, I don't know. But yeah, I think that's they're banking a lot on it, and this is supposed to be the beginning of the new universe. So
yeah,
we'll see.
I always get worried when they only show you like one trailer, you know?
Yeah, and especially when the lighting looks like something from the 90s on the UPN. Remember that, guys? The UPN Channel 13
looks like the George Lopez show.
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
Yeah. So anyways, well, thank you guys for joining us. Thank you guys for checking out the show. We really appreciate it. Remember, hit that like, hit that subscribe, share your stuff. Let's just go around real quick, talk where people can find us. Jason, where can people find you online?
MySpace.
MySpace. All right. MySpace, Friendster, all that
stuff.
Give
me my top eight.
Christian, where you at?
You can find me on Instagram, on Facebook, on TikTok, on Threads. Hit me up on Instagram for whatever. I don't understand Instagram. I posted something on like Saturday and I have like 200 likes on that. I posted something today. I barely broke 40. What is going on Instagram?
It's weird.
I don't get it. Whatever.
Yeah.
Cool. Instagram. You can find me.
Awesome. You can find me on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, Threads now. Threads is the thing. I got to get used to that. Hopefully it kills Twitter. Twitter killer. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's take down the hierarchy.
And if you haven't joined Threads yet, just join. You can just do it straight from your Instagram. It's really easy. And then
I only did it because Christian was like, dude, it's super easy. I was like, all right, cool. So I downloaded it.
It's
and it
the
was
Twitter killer.
It's like, do you have Instagram? Yes. it signs in everything for you. It's super easy.
Sweet.
It's so easy.
And it
I can
follows
figure that
everybody
one out.
for you.
Yeah.
It follows everyone for you, and then everyone follows you. It's crazy.
Yeah. So whoever's on Threads that's already following you is already automatically going to be following you once you join. So
go check it out. So yeah, find me on any of that at Kevin_Hoskinson on any of those, or just Kevin Hoskinson. You can also follow Pastrami Nation on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest. Pinterest is really, really cool. There's always a lot of cool stuff on there going on. And all the socials. Guys, thank you guys for joining me. That was a really, really fun conversation. Remember, if you guys actually, one thing I did kind of want to bring up really quickly about the writer's strike, there is a place you can go to help support them. If you just want to donate some money or anything like that. Again, we're not asking anybody to spend any of their hard-earned cash, but if you can afford it, go to entertainmentcommunity.org. That will take you to a link to be able to donate to a lot of these actors and stuff who are trying to make rent, who need to be able to pay their bills and stuff like that. So anything you can do helps. And again, I'm not saying like, please, like Tom Cruise needs your help. It's not Tom Cruise. It's not any of those guys. It's I hate to use this word, and I despise it, but the little people that are getting, screwed over there. So
the up-and-comers.
Up-and-comers. That's a better way to put it. I did not mean that. So you know what I mean. Yeah, up-and-comers. That's a better way. I like that. So yeah, go support them. Support the strike. Go watch movies. And you guys have a good night. Hope to see you all at Comic-Cons. Hope you see, you guys see everyone at San Diego Comic-Con. I'm up here. Rose City Comic-Con's coming up. Come seek us out and say hi.
Yeah, come find us. We'll be there.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. We'll sign autographs and talk about past future projects. Anytime. Yeah.
Just don't touch me or look me in the eye. Aside from that, we're cool.
Like right now, I'm not even looking at my screen technically. I just don't want to get yelled at by Christian again. All right, you guys have a good night. We'll talk to y'all later. See you guys next week. Bye-bye.
Take care, guys.
Okay, well, we're gonna leave in a second, I promise.
Maybe.
There you go. Here we go. Bye-bye. See you guys later.
There's this